Guys, we're giving it a try, guys. It's within episodes 4 and 5, but nobody cares and nobody asked. Literally, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Because we don't even know what the characters are about. So we'll skip the 6. We'll skip the 6 and we'll see how it goes. We're only watching 1 today, though. We're only watching 1. Maybe we'll watch 1 tonight when it's cozy time, but right now I'm only watching 1.
A classic Gordon Ramsay dish.
He takes a simple
recap, though.
and turns it into.
There's some interesting characters, but I don't know yet, though. I don't think there's any.
6 home cooks
We'll see, though.
Really runny.
to the bottom of the competition.
You'll be doing this challenge all over again.
We're only watching 1, though. I'm telling you right now.
When they scrambled for redemption, Heather cracked under the pressure,
I mean, she was terrible, though.
It's dark and grey.
ending her time in the MasterChef
Heather was
kitchen.
garbage.
Tonight,
Welcome, everybody. Please make your way to the front. Let's go.
Top 17!
Being a nutritionist,
I wanna see
food
these
is my
interesting, good
passion.
characters this
So
season.
being able to breathe and live in the MasterChef kitchen is just like a dream come true.
It's time to get your next challenge started. Let's
We've
go.
only seen like
I haven't been in the
5.
bottom yet, but I haven't got a win yet. I am so tired of just coasting. So it's like time to show up and show out. So now they're gonna find out what Ebony's all about.
So tonight, we'll be testing all of you talented home cooks on something extremely
Episode 6.
technical.
This is season 8, episode 6.
Now, you all are about to face what we call a skills test. A true master chef
What? We haven't seen that before.
needs to know their way around butchery. And on the menu tonight, Colorado's finest.
Chicken.
Lamb.
Oh.
This one is immaculate, but it doesn't start out like this. It starts out like
Uh-oh.
this. Most home cooks buy their rack of lamb
Ribs.
from a butcher, fully prepped with all that fat and membrane removed. We call that Frenching. Tonight, you'll have to French your rack of lamb like a master butcher. Now, I'm going to show you how it's done.
Wait, I didn't even know that.
All of you, please watch and learn.
Classic.
Now, hold your rack of lamb up and then run your thumb down the outside and gently peel back that first layer of fat. From there, place it on the board and then just very carefully lift the fat up and slice. Be careful. One slip of the knife here and you've lost a finger. As I pull back this fat, you can start to see the layers of bones exposed.
Damn, okay, not
Now,
bad.
this is where the real work starts. What you want to do is separate this sinew from the bones. So, knife goes in and down, and you
But
peel
what, is that mean not good?
away. Turn the knife over, again, peel. This is a labor of love.
Is it too
Knife
chewy?
goes in, twist. Get your
not
cloth.
meat.
And this little bit of sinew here, you pull over and down. See how it's coming off?
Yes, chef.
And then trim that lamb beautifully. Now, once those bones are cleaned, go around for the second time, straight down, both sides of the bones. And look how clean those bones are getting. It's really important to get every little scrap, because if not, the bones look dirty and
Yeah,
unpresentable.
I'm not a big fan of lamb, I'll
And
be
then
honest.
finally,
I like
this
seeing them cook it, but
dense
I think
layer
it's
of
too,
fat needs to come off.
My eyes are wide
little
as
bitter, a little
saucers.
herby.
Chef Ramsay looks so smooth and precision-like. Everything is just moving
it's a
like a
little
well-oiled
aggressive.
machine. Can we do this today? This is crazy.
Once you get to the very end, give the bones a final polish. That is how you French trim a rack of lamb like
Okay,
a true
that's kinda
master
perfect.
chef. Good luck.
Thank you,
Thank
chef.
you.
Jeez, okay.
All right, home cooks, please go to your stations.
As a rancher in Texas, I raise cattle, so I know my way around the knife. This is going to be no big deal. This is like a cakewalk. I'm ready to take
Newton.
these young kids
Okay.
out. It's
Okay,
time to
Newton.
send them back to their, millennial life with the taverns, the beer, and hip-hop music.
In front of you, you each have a gorgeous
Jenny's
raw
weird.
rack of lamb. At the end of this challenge, you should be left with a pristine Frenched rack of lamb, just like Gordon. The home cooks that complete this skills challenge to our standards will be
Sam is
safe.
garbage.
But those that fail to execute this technique will immediately face an elimination challenge where at least one of you will be sent home tonight.
You'll all have 20 minutes to perfectly butcher those incredible racks of lamb. Is everybody ready?
Yes, chef. Wait a minute.
Your 20 minutes starts now.
Chat, the thing is ahead of time, because Sam is absolute garbage.
Now, French rack of lamb is the most pristine
Son, did
Rolls-Royce
episodes-
cut of lamb
You'll
anywhere
see,
in
bro.
the world.
This is something that takes years to master in professional kitchens. Gordon, you made it look easy, but what are the potential pitfalls?
You have to be precise in every cut. Take too much fat off, and you've lost half the rack of lamb.
There we go.
Tonight's purpose is all about trimming it properly, finish with those bones clean, and making sure that you're left with 90% of that cannon intact.
You know, in Boston, I have not butchered a rack of lamb, so it's not something I'm familiar with. But my mother grew up on a farm. I always watched her in the kitchen growing up. And I just
it's
hope I paid enough
butchered.
attention back then and paid enough attention just now when Chef was demonstrating. I think I'm on the right path here, and
not
I just have
bad
to
there.
do what I'm doing.
I have cleaned a rack of lamb before. It's been a very long time. Rack of lamb was one of my sister-in-law's favorite dishes, and she passed away 5 years ago, so I'm doing this for her.
Guys, 5 minutes gone, 15 minutes to go. Got to be on those bones now.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Oh man, I got so much fat.
Ebony,
Yes, chef.
do you eat lamb often?
I love lamb. I cook it almost every Sunday for my husband, but I've never cleaned one like this.
Confident you can get yourself up on the balcony?
Hopefully, I'm hoping for that.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Who the fuck is
All right,
Paige?
Jenny.
Hi, chef.
I've got to believe you've eaten some lamb in your day,
Heather's
no?
gonna.
No.
Not really? Okay.
You seem a little frazzled. What's going on?
To start with a French cut is a little bit intimidating. I'm not sure what to leave and what to take off, and we'll see how good I can make it.
Jenny, I need to see that confidence out of you right
I
now.
know,
Okay,
I'm
please,
feeling
you can
kinda-
do it, all
I
right?
know.
Good luck, Mama.
Thank you.
Stick with it.
Oh, God, Sam.
Right, Reba, you've done this before.
Just
No,
send
sir.
the man home
this
already.
This is my first time.
Really?
I've never even ate lamb.
What?
No.
Seriously? So what's the go-to meat that you hunt?
Deer, squirrel, rabbit.
Squirrel. You don't eat squirrel, do you?
Yeah.
What part of the squirrel is the best bit
Oh,
for you then?
shit.
I like the squirrel eggs.
Squirrel eggs.
My uncle likes to suck the brains.
He sucks the
Throw the
brains.
head in there and just suck the brains out of it. It's just juicy and
Woman said what?
succulent. It's delicious.
But they're vermin.
I don't care. They good.
Young lady, get yourself
Lady?
safe up on the balcony. Good luck. 10
Suck the
minutes
brains?
remaining.
Also, guys,
All right, Jason.
guys, isn't the squirrel like a mammal? I don't think it hatches eggs. Doesn't
Hi.
it,
How
doesn't it
confident
just
are you in this
spawn?
challenge?
I'm a little out of my element here. Lamb used in Chinese cooking is always cut up into pieces, so this
Yeah.
is just a very different presentation. I just want to do it justice.
Well, you're a teacher, right?
It
So you
doesn't
know what
lay egg.
it takes to be a good student.
Absolutely.
So stay focused. and
Thank
good
you.
luck.
Thank you,
Oh,
chef.
legs. I'm done.
Right, Kate. Ever French trimmed one of these at home?
No, but I'm very familiar
wow.
with butchering deer.
Right.
You know, I grew up hunting and fishing and being like
Dude,
a wild child.
She's
Wow.
polishing
How
it like a
confident
fucking
you
You know
piece
what?
of
I'm
wood.
confident. I just need to get this Frenching technique down.
Good luck,
Thank
young
you,
lady.
Chef.
Woohoo!
Dude, they're
5 minutes
they're
remaining.
sanding it.
You've got to speed up.
Now, guys, who do you think's gonna really succeed?
For me, Newton, you got to believe that him working on a ranch can be a huge advantage for Newton, so I'm looking for big things from him.
Reba's is incredible. And Reba's never done it before. Those bones are
Jeez,
immaculate,
look at
guys.
this.
Now, there are some home cooks out there that are definitely struggling.
Yeah, Sam, he's had some serious struggles in this kitchen. His confidence seems down. I'm really concerned that it might get the best of him.
Oh, Sam.
I'm worried about Jennifer.
Come on, Jennifer, please.
She looks all over the place. Messy
Fucking
board, messy
Sam,
knife.
dude.
I agree. She's kind of just hacking at the land. All right, guys, you have just 60 seconds. You want your rack of lamb to be beautiful enough to bring you to the safety of the balcony.
You gotta
Come
feel
on,
bad
Ebony,
for
let's
Sam.
push.
Use your cloth. Come on, guys. You can do this.
I hate
All
this guy.
those foes.
Push, Caitlin.
Finishing touches. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Ooh, okay.
5, 4,
No
3,
shot.
2,
one.
Stop.
Hands
That's it.
in the
Hands in the
air.
air. Let's see how it goes.
You want your rack of lamb to be beautiful enough to bring you to the safety of the balcony, guys. Let's go. Hands in the air.
Wow. Well done.
It's time to find out who did enough to get themselves safe up there on the balcony.
I want to see all of them. How they don't skip it. Dino's looking good.
Jason, you're a teacher. You work with numbers and grades all the time, right?
Yes.
How do you think you did?
I think I did probably 92%.
92%.
This guy.
Jason, you're selling yourself short. This is more like a 98. All right?
Thank you.
It has the right ratio of meat to
Plus
bone.
L?
The way that you
Plus
brought down all of the fat right to the perimeter of the cannon or the eye. Unbelievable job. My man, you are definitely safe. Please go upstairs.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you. 98% from Chef Sanchez. I mean, come on, for real?
This guy.
Very good.
To know that I got a nice passing grade and I'm up to the balcony, that's the best feeling ever.
Jennifer, describe your performance, because you look like you were struggling.
I was struggling a little bit, but I feel like that I paid a lot of attention and I tried my best.
So let's cut straight to the chase. Those bones look terrible. There's still meat on the bone. They are caked in sinew. They haven't
disappointing.
focused on cleaning any of those bones.
Yes, sir.
That does not look like the Rolls Royce of lamb. That looks like a dog chew.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You are definitely not heading up on the balcony.
Understand.
Hey, don't pick on Jennifer. I like Jennifer a lot. I think she's one of the most interesting characters so far.
Sam, how did you think you did?
I did my best. I got all of the fat off, I believe. I would have liked to have gotten the bones cleaner.
It's not bad.
Well, it's very uneven. It's been completely hacked up over there. You can see the grooves from your knife as you were sawing.
That's right.
This doesn't cut the mustard. You are not safe.
Oh, Sam.
All right, Kate, how do you think you did?
I'm happy it's presentable, but I don't think I'm the best butcher yet. You know, I'm like a tomboy. I'm kind of rough around the edges.
Well, Kate, I gotta say,
It's perfect.
there's nothing rough around the edges about your butchery. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous rack of lamb. It's incredibly impressive.
Thank you so much.
Look at that beautiful cannon there. Great job with those bones. They're polished. That is the closest rack of lamb I've seen to Gordon's all night. You are safe.
Thank you.
Head up to the
Yeah,
balcony.
well done.
First girl, coming.
Oh, mama.
I mean, literally, textbook.
She's pretty good.
Yay!
Ebony, you said this was the highlight of any Sunday lunch for your man.
It is.
Honestly, you've just taken the most expensive cut
Oh,
of lamb
yeah,
anywhere in the world
She kinda
and made it look the cheapest.
Yeah, she kind of trolled
Even the
her.
bones aren't cleaned. And what happened?
I was trying to take my time too much.
That's not French trimmed. That's French screwed.
Yeah.
Stay where you are, young lady.
I cannot believe that I messed up on something that I cook almost every week. I just want to crawl under
every
a
week.
rock right now
Settle
because now I
down.
got to
No
face elimination,
shot.
and this sucks.
Jeff, it's good.
Boy, that's
you are
cap.
safe.
That is cap.
Brian, you're safe. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
Please head up to the balcony.
Not this guy again.
Gabriel, you should be very proud of yourself. That's one of the best ones we've seen. Head on up to the balcony. Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
That's a lot of fat right there. Caitlin, I'm afraid to say you're not safe.
Yeah, she butchered it.
Daniel, those bones are immaculate. You are safe.
Thank you very much,
Safe.
Chef.
It's like you were hacking
Oh,
her.
fuck no.
What's happened to you?
I wasn't in the game today, Chef, and obviously this proves that.
Jenny, we're staying here.
She chewed it.
Yes, she can. You know, I mean, that is textbook. Bones are clean. You've got the cannon beautifully round. When you see something that beautiful before it's even cooked, can you imagine what that looks like when it comes out of the oven and hits the table? You're beyond say.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you so much.
Head on upstairs.
Okay.
Reba, how'd you do?
I don't think I done too bad for my first time.
Gotta tell you, Reba, in all the weeks I've seen you cook in this kitchen, I've never seen you so comfortable before.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's definitely one of the best of the night.
Well, we
You
can't
are
see it though.
safe.
Show me.
Please head up to the balcony.
Great job.
Nice job.
Brother, show me. Okay.
It's amazing.
Way to go, Reba.
Well done.
You're a ranch owner. You see animals all the time, right?
Yes, sir.
Presentation of this lamb is so crucial to deliver that wow factor. Newton. It's a mess.
It's butchered.
I mean, what did that rack of lamb do to you?
It's one of the most difficult challenges I've been in.
I think I need glue for that.
I just got too much of the fat off around the bones or something when I was cleaning them.
Okay,
it's rough
dude.
as a night in jail.
Rough as a night in jail. Well, there's one thing right. That's a crime.
Yeah. Okay. That sucks.
I think I need glue for that.
I just got too much of the fat off around the bones or something.
I thought you were gonna nail this. Just too heavy-handed.
Newton, I think you know.
They look like his
With that kind
parents.
of performance, you're not safe. You're staying right here.
Look at Gordo with his hands in his back like this.
Thanks, Chef.
He's getting scolded.
My head's a spinning. I mean, this should have been a cakewalk. I just turned this great piece of meat into horse manure. And I'm starting to have a lot of self-doubt.
Oh.
To all 11 of you up there, we were thoroughly impressed, and all of you are safe tonight.
Woo-hoo. 2 of you in particular really impressed us with your technique. Those 2 home cooks are Kate and Yashika. Well done. Stellar job.
Thank you, Chef.
6 of you remain down here at your stations. We will say goodbye to at least one of you tonight.
Please, all of you, down to the front.
No, they have to cook it.
I'm not used to being at the bottom of anything I do in life. I'm usually one that excels to the top. So I feel very vulnerable, but I'm ready to step up to the challenge.
You're all now gonna have to take a rack of lamb that you butchered and turn it into not just a dish worthy of this kitchen, but a dish worthy of any of my restaurants.
That's impossible.
All of you will be making my delicious herb-crusted rack of lamb with potato fondant, honey glazed carrots, and an incredible red wine sauce. Now, I'm going to show all of you how to replicate this intricate dish. Watch and learn.
At least
Start
you
off
can
with
teach
the oil
them.
and get that pan really nice and hot, okay?
Piping.
With a herb-crusted rack of lamb, you cannot season it after it, so you need to season it right at the very beginning. Salt and pepper. Season it generously, both sides. Make sure the rack of lamb is seasoned throughout. There, as the oil comes up
This
to
salt
temp,
is fucking coarse.
start to sear this beautiful rack of lamb. Garlic in, and then in with this fresh, fragrant thyme. Don't oversear the lamb. It's a nice, gentle colour. Searing in the ends, locking in all that flavour. And then from there, lay out your thyme and your garlic, and you literally sit that on top. That acts as a trivet.
Beautiful.
A couple of knobs of butter.
And
As the
you put it
butter
in the
starts
oven.
to melt, then tilt the pan and baste. What does that do?
Moistens it, keeps it from drying out.
Exactly that.
Chef Ramsay is cooking right in front of my face. This is like phenomenal.
We're going to cook that in the oven now for 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
I'm literally blinking like I'm taking
Yes,
snapshots of him
I wish you would say at what temperature they're putting it, because I never know when.
doing
what
this
temperature
demo. So I
when
can
you're
remember every
putting it in
step
the oven.
exactly how he did it.
Now, once the lamb is part cooked, as it's still nice and warm, the secret now is
Yeah, that's
your
what I do.
brush.
350, 375.
You've got your Dijon mustard, and you brush whilst it's warm with that mustard. So the mustard seeps in and literally almost tenderizes the lamb even more. Here I've got panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and fresh basil. From there, take your lamb, roll up, and you roll all the way along. Tilt, tilt, and shake off any excess breadcrumbs. Place it back into the pan, and then back into the oven for 4 more minutes. From there, we get our garnish plate. This is a fondant potato. Potatoes peeled, cut out with a cutter, into a pan, hot heat, As they color, you turn them over, put some stock in, and they go in the oven. Braised carrots, you can all do that with your eyes closed. What's the hero tonight?
I lost track.
Lamb.
4 minutes later, take this out. And you let it rest. What happens when we slice meat piping hot?
You cook the potato, you cut it, you sear it, you put stock, and you put it back in the oven, and you take it out.
I take my bone, I open that up there, and I come in here because I want one nice, beautiful chop. I go down, I come off, and I place onto the plate. Come to the second one here, one clean, straight slice. Shake off any excess, and on. This bone here, too thin. So I come round, I take that off. That's my bulldog. I come back up, and I come all the way through again. Third one. Now, finally, you take your sauce, and you sauce very carefully around the plate, just over the actual bone, not on that crust. And there you have a beautiful, stunning, crusted rack of lamb with fondant potatoes and glazed carrots. Thank you. Now, please, all of you, head back to your stations. Thank you.
Now I got to recreate one of Gordon Ramsay's dishes. Okay. He doesn't get Michelin stars for throwing out horse manure. And I got to use this piece of meat that I've kind of macerated. There's not much meat left on the bone.
Oh, no.
I need a miracle just to survive this.
At your stations, you'll find everything you need to make Gordon's stunning lamb dish. You will have just 60 minutes, guys, to pull off this extremely technical, complicated dish.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, chef.
60 minutes starts
now.
Let's go, guys.
We can do this, guys. Guys, I was just kidding earlier. Santa's a god. He's gonna roll this super hard.
Good, Jenny.
I've never made rack of lamb before. I've never had rack of lamb before, so
I'm definitely getting out of my comfort zone. I don't think I've been in my comfort zone this whole competition, but I'm not going out without a fight.
This seems like a daunting task, to be able to recreate one of your signature dishes after they've already jumbled up a little bit of their lamb rack. I'm worried that this might be too much, Gordon.
The saving grace tonight is that they have double the amount of lamb in front of them that they actually need to put on a plate. 8 bones in each rack. They only need 3 stunning cutlets. So you can bounce back with this. 20 minutes gone, just under 40 minutes remaining. Ebony, how are you feeling?
Yes, chef. I'm okay, chef.
I'm amazed you're down here, you know that?
I know, me
Serious.
too.
This is a protein that you cook every week for your husband.
If my husband have a fit, I go home on a lamb challenge. That might be a divorce.
Are you more confident about the cooking, yes?
I always cook mine pretty rare, so I think I'm okay with that. I'm concerned with making the plate look as good as yours and making sure all my flavors are there.
Good luck.
Thank you.
What is he saying?
Come on, Sam.
Sam, how we feeling over here, buddy?
I'm pretty good. I've prepped all of my vegetables. I've seasoned my lamb. I've cleaned these 3 a fair amount more.
You'll have enough meat to give me 3 beautiful medallions of lamb.
That's the idea.
Are you confident?
I am confident.
I need you to step back. Come on, man.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Good.
Yeah, let's go, Sam.
Yeah, Sam. Woo!
Right, how you doing?
Pretty good. A little embarrassed about my performance. I'm a rancher. You know, you think I know my way around a skills contest with lamb.
Yeah.
Didn't work out that way, so it's all about redemption for me right now.
Are you confident you can pull this off?
I am.
You are. Do I have that fight in you?
You do have that fight.
I want to see it. I want to see you nail it, okay?
Chat, he's putting one half of the garlic face down and one face up.
Just under 30 minutes to go, guys.
Jennifer, there's time. You don't need to be frazzled.
Jennifer looks like she's over her head.
Oh, dear.
Did you get...
Maybe one's
Jen,
gonna like
deep
suck
breath,
out
you
the
got
juice
it.
and all
Jennifer
the oils
is
really
the best
fast,
under pressure,
and the other one's more
and
slowly
gets
in the oven.
frazzled in
with
the
heat.
kitchen all the time.
Put goes in there. My biggest demon in this competition is my memory. Trying to my best to remember every step that Chef Ramsay had said. And if I don't, that's it for me. I could be going home. Come on, Jennifer, please. Come on.
She is a flurry.
What's happening with her?
I can't watch that.
I'm worried she's gonna crumble. Jennifer's breaking down. I'm worried she's gonna crumble.
Oh, God. I can't watch that.
Jennifer, look at me. You can do this. Listen, you do your best when you're focused and when you're confident. This doesn't have to be your last night in this kitchen, okay?
I don't want it to be.
What are you worried about in terms of this dish?
When do I put this lamb on? Like, my mind gets like, do it now.
Okay, so let's talk through it. How long does it need to sear the first time?
2 minutes. That's not even.
And then what happens next?
You put it in the oven for 4 minutes, and then take it out, and then you mustard it and crust it, and then put it in there for 4 minutes.
There you go.
You got it. Don't let that other voice in your head get you. I believe in you. You can do this.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Feel strong,
Let's go,
Amanda.
Jen.
Let's go, Jennifer! Come on, Jennifer.
Miss Caitlin, talk to me. You eat a lot of lamb and meat, right?
I eat a lot of meat, but not a lot of lamb. I normally
who is
consider
this?
it pretty far out of my
Caitlin.
budget.
Really? Okay, well, are you feeling good about everything?
I'm feeling okay so far. I'm just gonna focus on the task at hand and make sure I don't overcook tonight's lamb.
All right, make sure that your timing is concise.
Yes, chef.
And you deserve not to be in the bottom, but where?
I deserve to be on the balcony tonight.
Okay, show us you can do it.
Mama, okay.
Guys, just under 10 minutes to go. Sauce should be reducing. Carrots, potatoes coming together. Wow, that's intense. Ebony looks a little bit down in the dumps. This is the rack of lamb that she cooks for her family every Sunday, but she never trims it. I'm just
Every
hoping
Sunday,
that she
sure,
doesn't
dude.
get herself into a muddle with the cooking of that lamb.
My concern is that Sam's crust looks very separated. It's not
Oh,
emulsified. It has too much breadcrumb.
on. Come on,
2.5
dude.
minutes to go. Lamb should be out
Okay,
resting.
dude.
Come on, guys.
Come on, damn it.
Start dressing your plate.
Perfect slices. Jenny, love that crust.
Every last detail, guys.
Come on.
Woo!
He's so bad.
Come on, get it all on the plate. Focus on finishing strong.
Come on, guys.
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh, that's a little rare.
1. Let's stop.
That's it.
Hands in the air.
Shit. That shit is raw.
It's time to see who is able to turn this night around. And to find out, of course, who is heading home for good.
First up, Ebony. Let's go, please.
Okay.
I really feel like I let my husband and my kids down the way I butchered this lamb. So I really hope that I redeem myself with the cook on it, especially.
Wait, she did
But
fantastic.
in this competition, you never know.
Okay. First off, across those 60 minutes, you look down. You okay?
Okay. I was concentrating, trying to put everything in order to make sure I don't forget anything.
Here's the thing, Ebony. 10 minutes ago, the way you were cooking, I thought you had 1 foot out the door. So I'm amazed you've got something looking this good.
It's just gonna went harder.
Visually, it looks beautiful. The lamb is not hacked, it's sliced beautifully. Love that nice dark green crust. It's almost like the sort of field of grass that the sheep come out on. It's beautifully done. Slicing that lamb is like slicing through butter. And look, when you slice through there, pink, and then the crust, nice and crispy.
What is this like, huh?
The dish is delicious. Let's get that right.
Thank you, chef.
Lamb is cooked to perfection. Carrots beautifully glazed, sauce not too thick. What would I change? Cook the potatoes a bit longer. But here's the thing, you just cooked like a chef's dream. I need you just sounding more confident. Just start believing in yourself a little bit more. Great job.
Okay,
Thank you, chef.
Now, Ebony, what did you season this lamb with?
I used some thyme, garlic,
And how much of that mustard did you brush down on that lamb?
2-3 tablespoons.
It's delicious. It's well seasoned. Your vegetables are beautifully cooked. You've never made this dish before, and yet your replication of Gordon's dish is almost exact.
Thank you, chef.
Nice job.
Good job, Ebony.
Cook them. Cook the contestants.
Sam, come forward.
There it is.
I've been in the bottom a lot, but I'm confident with my dish. It's no more flunking. I'm ready to get that A paper. That's what I'm here to show the judges today.
Sam, how do you feel it went for you there?
I made some mistakes, but I got everything there, and frankly, it's one of the prettier plates I've presented.
Doesn't look that bad.
The lamb. Why did you choose to sauce the top part of the chop?
I was trying to keep the sauce off the crust, most importantly.
What is that?
I think that's some of the sauce that congealed.
I think maybe you over-reduced it, which is a little bit disappointing. I think the fact that you sauced the top of the lamb
that's
also
raw.
shows a
That's
lot of
raw.
oversight.
Come on now.
Look at that. That right there is rare. Black and blue, right? I mean, this thing still has fur on it.
Okay, dude.
I mean, here's the deal. Had this lamb been cooked a little bit better, I can overlook some of the other glaring issues, which is that crust. Look at that. Does that look like your crust, Gordon? I don't think so. That's too much breadcrumb, right?
Yeah.
Well, the sauce has a lot of flavor.
Thank you.
That's the only thing I can gravitate towards that gives me some relief from the undercooking of the lamb. There's some fundamental mistakes that are very hard to overlook.
Sam, I don't mind the rare, medium rare, pink, beautiful, but blue, there's no excuse for.
It's blue.
And the lamb, it's so rare that even the fat hasn't even rendered down. Also, the actual crumb mixture is so bland and anemic looking, it looks unappetizing. So, blue lamb is an insult to the cut. Ah, I won't even swallow that. I can't do that to my palate. Let me ask you this. Are you happy with it?
I might eat it.
You seriously eat blue lamb?
Yeah, I would.
If you just turn around and openly admit that you'd eat that, that tells me a lot about you, Sam.
I'm disappointed. I really wanted to impress the judges, and I failed at that today. But I know that my flavors are there, and I hope it's enough to keep me safe.
Next up, Jennifer, please, let's go.
The flavor.
I lost my cool during the cook, but I feel like it doesn't reflect on my plate. I feel like I pulled it together, and I'm hoping this dish will keep me here.
First of all, have you ever been in an airplane where it hits turbulence and the thing starts nosediving?
No.
I have, watching you cook across the last 60 minutes. Are you confused as much as I am right now? What in the happened?
Can we see the dish, motherfucker?
First of all, have you ever been in an airplane where it hits turbulence
sauce looks
and the
kinda
thing
weird and
starts
thick, but-
nosediving?
No.
I have, watching you cook across the last 60 minutes. What in the happened?
I am kind of a loss for words. The only thing I can think of is that I get panicky because...
Why? You take people's possessions away for a living and you get yourself in a tiz cooking a piece of lamb? Are you ready to quit?
No, I don't want to quit. I'm not here to quit. I want to be here.
You do?
Yes,
Then
Chef.
stay composed.
Okay.
So, lamb is cooked pink. Well done. Let's taste it. Here's the thing.
The sauce is
Lamb's
kinda
cooked
weird.
beautifully. Let's get that right. Sauce, carrots cooked beautifully. However, you put the rack back in the oven upside down. That's why it's slightly soggy underneath. Not a big deal. You've done a really good job. Stop working yourself up. Stay composed, confident, and don't show that weakness. Promise?
I promise.
Good girl.
Okay, thank you.
Good job, Jennifer.
Okay.
Miss Caitlin, please come down.
I have been barely sliding by in this competition because I have been in the bottom 3 times in a row. So I really need to show the judges why I deserve to stay in this competition.
Caitlin, so you've cooked with lamb before?
Very rarely.
Really?
Once or twice on Easter with my family.
Well, you know what? I couldn't
good.
tell. It looks like Easter around here because
Thank you.
this is something you could find at many restaurants all over the world. Do you eat a lot of high-end restaurants or no?
I prefer to get humble groceries and cook them up at home in a way that I can stretch my budget and focus on my dance training.
What?
The cooking of the lamb, which is a true star here, is out of this world. I mean, look at that. Can you guys see that up there?
Yeah. Yes, chef.
That's medium rare.
Where's the glaze on the carrots,
For me,
though?
the balance is definitely
Where's
there.
the honey glaze?
It's vibrant, it's fresh. I love the fact that you didn't go heavy on the mustard. I can see the color of the potatoes have that beautiful bronze exterior, and you've wilted down the carrots in such a way that they truly are caramelized and glazed. I love that. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
I mean, look at that, man. I mean, unbelievable.
Right. What were you worried about going into it?
I was primarily worried about the cook on the lamb, so I pulled it out of the oven at 120 degrees and let it rest for at least 10 minutes.
Well, you've nailed it. 10 times
Okay, yeah,
over.
that looks pretty
Pink,
good.
Beautiful throughout. Plating, great finesse. What's the worst thing of the dish? You've got the breading a little bit too clumsy.
Okay.
That's it. Lamb's delicious. Fondants, cooked beautifully. Carrots, braised beautifully. I mean, it's a restaurant quality dish. Continue like this, you're going to be more than a threat. Really well done.
Thank you so much.
Great job, Caitlin.
Okay, that's pretty good. Cook a
Next up,
contestant.
please, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny.
Save Sam. We hate Sam.
Going up
Come
in
on.
front of the judges is always a nerve-wracking experience, especially when you're replicating the dishes of some of the best chefs in the world. They know those dishes inside and out. And so I'm scared that I might not have gotten the flavors completely right.
It looks like a barbecue
Jenny.
sauce.
Chef.
What was sort of your biggest challenge over this 1 hour cook?
Definitely getting the lamb rack cleaned. I didn't get it to the point where I needed it to be, but I did my best to get off as much as I could. I'm hoping I did just enough.
Potato fondant is nice, cooked well.
I think it's on the rare
Carrots,
side.
very well seasoned. The cook on the lamb is beautiful. The sauce for me is really the star that helps make the lamb shine. You know, visually, I would have loved to see you spend a little bit more time on these bones here, really polishing them off. But the flavors are there. You did a pretty good job.
Thank you, Chef.
I was just joking, guys. I like Sam because we can
The cooking of that
we can make
lamb
fun of him
is
a little bit.
spectacular. You did a beautiful sear on the outside.
want him
I
to
think
stay,
your
man.
crust is one of the better crusts that I've tasted so far. I saw your lamb before it became this. You made something really special. I mean, you completely transformed what
Guys,
at one
guys,
point
he's
didn't look like it was
terrible.
salvageable. That's amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
Great job, Jenny. Killing it.
Newton, please
Come
bring
on,
your plate
please
forward.
save him. Please save Sam.
In the previous challenge, I've let the judges down, but now I feel quite confident. My meat looks good, my accoutrements look good, my sauce is excellent. This is the time to redeem myself.
Uh-oh. Oh, no,
All right,
he's...
Newton, ranch owner from Texas. You definitely know meat. How would you feel if you left tonight on a butchering and meat cooking challenge?
I don't know if I can say jackass, but my friends would give me a hard time about it.
All right, let's dig in. Now,
looks a little
lamb.
funky.
Gordon's cooked medium rare. Let's see how you did.
It's raw.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see.
Your lamb.
It's cooked
is-
beautifully. Perfect. What the fuck, dude? 20-second debate and the debate ad timer? Come on, dude.
Newton. Wish I had better news. Your lamb is definitely undercooked.
Oh, shit.
How much mustard did you put on there? That's a lot of heat.
Oh, mustard.
You kind of use that as the glue?
I did.
Oh. The carrots, the potatoes.
That looks good.
They're cooked beautifully, but the crusting, the balance of herbs is off. And for me, beyond
That's
the lamb
clunky.
being undercooked, there's so much mustard that it tastes like Dijon mustard before it tastes like a beautiful gamey lamb. Ah, Newton. If I thought anyone was gonna nail this challenge, I thought it was you. Maybe the only person that would love that dish is Sam.
Sam, yeah. Oh, come on.
I'm so
Don't pick on
disappointed
Sam.
and disgusted with myself. I'm supposed to be the guy that skates to this with blindfold. I actually feel like I'm going home. I screwed the pooch.
Guys,
Well,
this is an extremely difficult challenge.
Red? We're in the red, boys?
Two of you excelled
Chat, it's red, but it's going back in green. I think it's gonna be chill.
beyond our
Bit rate
expectations.
at 6,000. It's not bad.
The two people that are absolutely safe tonight are Ebony and Caitlin.
Well deserved.
Head up to the balcony.
It's at 6,000. It should be fine.
I just heard the church bells ringing. I'm saved.
Great job. Well done.
I cracked for just a little bit. Got nervous. Not no more. Everybody better be worried now.
All right, so there's 4 of you. The fact of the matter is that 2 of you are safe. Jenny, please step forward.
She's safe. Guys, it shouldn't be effing. Look. 8,000 bit rate. It should stabilize now. It should be fine. It should be fine now. 10K, 9K, 9K, 8K, and we're good.
Jennifer, please step forward.
Shouldn't do anything anymore now.
Tonight, you guys did just enough to stay in this competition.
Yeah, I knew it.
Please head upstairs to the balcony.
That was obvious.
I'm going up to the balcony and I'm safe, and that
Guys,
is a huge
they made it so
relief.
obvious, though.
There's no more getting into a huffy puffy, no more tailspins. It's time to work. It's time to figure out how I'm gonna get myself to the top.
Two of you stand here. One of you will be leaving this competition tonight. Sam,
come on.
You are clearly passionate. Let's get that right. You're a smart, intelligent young man, but that test got the better of you. Newton, you are talented. You do have a future in food.
Save Sam.
But your dish was just a disgrace. My money was on you. Tonight, you let yourself down, and you've let me down. Gentlemen, one of you knows it's the end of the road. If that's you, please, go ahead and untie your apron gracefully.
No, Sam, come on. Don't do it. He's gonna do it, isn't he? Don't. No, come on. No, Sam.
Christina, Aaron, and myself agree. Newton, say goodbye to Sam. Head on upstairs.
Look, bro. You trailed us.
No. Guys, I'm getting flashbacks with Frodo and Sam telling me he's a burden.
We're really hoping you're going to bounce back tonight. But you are not ready to become America's next MasterChef.
You know, cooking, it's something I love. I'm happy because I think the criticism that I got from you guys made me stronger. And I feel privileged.
Sam, please place your apron on your bench and go back to school.
Sam took a bullet for me today. Feel bad for him. Happy as hell for me. I think this was a good kick in my pants to get me laser focused. I gotta take every one of these challenges on as if it's my last. Sam, best wishes.
Goodbye, man.
Bye, Sam.
Guys, he's terrible, but it's good for the show, though. You know what, chat? We'll do one more. You know what? Fuck it. Guys, you know what, chat?